Hi Libra, welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive. Let's jump in and do a read for the second half of May 2022, okay? So let's take a look and see what's happening. Now, with some of the signs, what I've been doing, if I can remember, and now I'm doing it at the beginning, I'm actually pulling an excerpt out of a book that I'm reading called 8 Dates, and then we're gonna jump into the read. So what I got for you, Libra, was this. This was about... this is about maybe if there has been some sort of disagreement within a situation, whether between you and another person, whatever the case may be, whatever's brought you to my channel. What's coming through here is to accept the responsibility and own up to your part in a disagreement. Perhaps maybe one of you was overstressed or preoccupied, or you haven't made time for your other person here, or maybe you haven't been a good listener. And this is asking, what can you own up to in how you contributed to a disagreement, okay, or to an argument of some sort that has maybe come up to play. It's coming up within here. So, it's important to avoid any blame is what this talks about. But in the research, it talks about taking responsibility. And even if it's just for a small part of the situation, in terms of the communication, it presents a lot of opportunity for great repair. So apparently this is coming up, so maybe it has some resonance with some of you. Note your comments, but let's go ahead and begin and see what's going on for Libra. Second half of May 2022, you and who. If you are looking for career, money, finance, or perhaps a general monthly read, you're going to see that right at the end of this video, okay? All right, guys, let's take a look at what's happening for you here. What do we got? We got the Six of Cups. Nice. And what else do we get? The Page of Rods. Ooh. All right. And then we've got the Tower card. Wow. There's been, you know what? There's something from memory that there's going to be some sort of something from the past that you might be getting a message from that that talks about some sort of explanation why something went down. Maybe it was that argument that we just talked about. That's what I'm thinking. Wow. Okay. Because it has to do with something perhaps from the past that was just birthing, like the beginning of something. Okay. It could have been a beginning of a relationship or a situation. But what I feel is that there is an opportunity. There's a message that's coming in. I get fire energy. And then I get the Tower card, like something came down, like all of a sudden. So this could be something from the past, like, why did maybe you delivered a message to something came down, or whatever the case may be. But I feel kind of like I'm gonna get a card on this Page of Rods real quick. I just want to see if anything wants to come out. It has to do with the past, and it could be maybe you're delivering a message on how something came down and within a situation, and maybe that. It's something that you need to share with another person. That could be the case as well. But anything on the Page of Rods, what do we get? Queen of Pentacles. This could be, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. This could be maybe something in terms of maybe you're delivering a message in terms of something came down. Why do I feel that this, Libra, why do I feel that this is not you? I don't feel that this is you, okay? I feel that there is a message coming through about someone, an earth sign, okay? Anything else? Yeah, and then I get Magician energy, which is all about an opportunity to now have all the resources to create balance in a situation, okay? So you either could be getting a message from an earth sign perhaps, or I get a feminine energy, or perhaps that you're delivering a message to someone as to why something took place. This is what I'm getting, guys. That's what seems to be coming through. Let's take a look at any other cards that may want to show up for you, Libra. Let's take a look. What else do we get? House. Something came down, like the house, like this is the house. Look at this. Okay. So I feel that there is something regarding the home, a foundation of some sort. Could have been a marriage, could have been a situation. Something came down. All right. And it was unexpected. All right. And unavoidable, but I do get, it has to do with a solid foundation. It could be having to do with a home. All right. Anything else here? And what do we get? Community. Okay. Community. Interesting. So the 39 card, 9 reduces to a 12, 12 reduces to a 3. Yeah, it just has to do with communication coming through. Something about a home in terms of communication, okay? Maybe that, I don't know, there is something that's coming down that maybe it has to do with I don't know, because I get others that are around you. All right. So maybe it had to do with others. I don't know. Maybe the family, relative, friends, and other like-minded people that are maybe are around you, right? And it's like maybe it's about a I don't know, maybe it's about a relationship. I don't know, coming together. It could be coming together. Maybe something that came down is now being able to come together to create community. Okay, so whatever the situation is, whatever came down was to help you come together and move forward. Now, some of you at the bottom of the deck, I got married. So for some of you that are maybe in a relationship or situation, like something came down in terms of a marriage, or something didn't work out, or whatever the case, to repair a relationship. I'm going to look a little bit deeper into this. Give me a card on this Tower. Okay, give me a card on the Tower card real quick here for Libra. What do we get? Detour. An alternate course of action is needed to move past a roadblock. Yeah, it's kind of like I said, it's like something was put in your way, like the Tower came down to offer a detour. There was vital information that was hidden, blindfold, okay? So I'm still, you know how you're not quite getting it? I got to get one more here. What else what do we have here? Fear. Oh my gosh, now it could be fear is creating a delay in moving this situation forward. It could be, Libra, that you've got a message that you want to deliver to someone, but could be that there is a fear factor, of some sort that's in the way, okay? Not the show, not the past show, old show or something. Maybe it's still no around, but in any event, it's about you confronting your fear. All right, give me a card on fear here real quick. Anything else we have here? Page of Swords, you're becoming very curious about it, okay? You're becoming very curious and overcoming, like, why do I feel this way? Looking into it a little bit deeper, finding the reasoning behind it, Libra. This is what I feel that's coming through. Give me one more card. What do we get? Yeah, it has to do with offering love of some sort, perhaps. You've got 3 cups here, but you've got a cup that's offered here. And maybe the past relationships that you've been fearful, and when there's love here, this is saying you've got an opportunity. So it's kind of like, okay, check, you're at a stalemate right now. Now what are you going to do, right? So this is saying being very curious and energetic about this fear that seems to be coming into play, okay? Interesting. What are some information? I do want to find out what your spirit guides have to share with you. Where are those cards that I want? Here they are. What do your spirit guides have to share with you regarding your love life, Libra? Let's take a look at what they have. Appreciate your talents. Nice. This is sacral chakra energy. Appreciate your talents, guys. Apparently that this is really important in terms of coming through. Maybe you're not appreciating yourself and your talents, but for some reason that is key. Anything else that's coming through here? You are here for a reason. Oh, wow. And if you needed to be reminded of it, guys, here it is. You have a big thing. You have a big place in this world, okay? And don't for a minute think otherwise, all right? And if you are here and you're hearing this, then this is your confirmation, okay? This is all that I'm saying, guys. I do want to take a look to see what the cosmos has to say for you here as well, okay? You're here for a reason. You are here for a reason, all right? And what do we get? Oh, you guys are gonna be blown away. I get the chills from this, okay? Celestial teacher. Yeah, you're here to help others and raise the consciousness in this world. And even more so, not just in love, but in this world, right? And the people that you meet and come up against in this world, it's about like you give them faith, all right? It's a 7 card, and 7s talk about having faith, but it's also about partnerships, marriages. That's the 7th house. If you apply that in with this, I'm feeling that it's all about that, the alliances, any sort of conflict with others. That's probably why we had the beginning message that came out. Any sort of conflict with others, that's what this house refers to. And it's, even indicates legal matters. This is partnerships and marriage of some sort, but that's what's coming through. So have faith. You're here to be a celestial teacher. Oh my gosh, it wasn't even supposed to go that route. But let's take a look at this other person on the other side. Let's take a look. I guess we needed to add that to your read. It was important that you know. High Priestess energy. You've got someone around you that's very intuitive, that loves you. Ooh, that has some love for you. Okay, so here's the thing. There, I get resurrection at the bottom of the deck, the judgment card. Could be someone around you that is very intuitive, that, you know, perhaps, you know, you've got a strong connection with, and maybe that there is there's a new opportunity to open up the world. Now, this is a completion, so maybe something came to an end, and that destruction that came down, maybe that had to do with something on your side, or perhaps with this other person. This other person on the other side, just keep in mind, you might resonate with this side or the other side. So feel free to, you know, pick a side which, you know, best resonates for you. But I also feel this could be someone, whether you're partnered or whether you're single, have yet to meet someone. There's another person on this other side that's very, very intuitive. They know the mystery of the world. They're also got a strong attraction for you. This is Gemini energy. And then I get the World card coming through here, and this is about some sort of completion. This also can be a completion that opens up a whole new world, all right? So it could be that maybe there has been an end in terms of a situation or a connection here. Give me a little bit more on this, because they got, you know, you're looking at this and I got boom, boom, boom. Look at this, guys. 3 major arcana on this person's side. 3, okay? So I think that's distinctive. I feel that there's a sense of communication, okay? Something came down because of communication. And I think there was a miscommunication. It's really just it's not something that would cause an end to a situation. It's really just, you know, something was misguided in some way, you know. So one person thinks the other person, you know, I don't know. I just feel that there is a misunderstanding. That's what I was getting at, a misunderstanding. Whoa, let's take a look. Anything else on this person? Deceit. This person may have felt that they have been deceived by you in some way. They felt it, at least. This moves into another 7 card. Again, partnerships, relationships. So I kind of feel that, you know, maybe that you were approaching this person in terms of lovers, but you may have had someone, or vice versa. Okay, you know your story, guys. All right, no judgment, but this is what's coming through here. But I feel that there was a sense of deceit on this person's side, them feeling that way. So they felt that way. Sword energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, okay, is what I'm getting. All right, anything else for this person over here? What do we get? The Knight of Swords. Wow. No, the Knight of Swords are all about maybe that they were too hasty, or this is being opinionated, and maybe that's, you know, this is could be that, maybe they felt you were opinionated or too hasty, or vice versa. But that's what I'm getting. Wow, interesting. What do the love cards have to say? Let's check those out. What do the love cards have to say for this person on this side? Let's check it out. What do we get? Memories. Past events and times together are fondly remembered. Now, even if you don't have history with this person, maybe it was that first time you met. You know, maybe it was that acquaintance of some sort. Something about the first time that you met is coming through here, okay? Now, if you haven't met this person, this might have to do that something triggered within them, memories that caused some sort of, they were triggered in some way in this connection, and both of you may have been triggered, and hence have their own, you know, representation of how the situation took place, okay? Anything else? What do I get? Karmic cycle, all right? Someone has to learn this invaluable life lesson to set their soul free. Whoa, karmic cycle. Let's do this. I'm going to pull a card. This is like they've ended some sort of karmic cycle, okay, in their life. And there's some sort of big lesson that they needed to learn, all right? Let's just take a look. And it could be that they cleared out all their debts in terms of their situation, and they're starting on with some fresh energy. Give me one more card here. Let's just take a look real quick. What do we get? Collaboration. There's a willingness for both parties to come together and unify in cooperation. Gosh, you guys, I don't want to pull this because this doesn't pertain to this now. And I wanted to pull this first because I wanted to see if after the karmic cycle, what does that look like? But it looks like there's a sense of collaboration on both sides, and that is really key. What are their spirit guides on this side? What advice do they have in terms of the situation? All right, let's take a look at what that is. Kindness counts. So being kind in the situation. And I think that we talked about that, you know, coming through here. Anything else? What do we get? have an attitude of gratitude. Just being grateful, for the lessons that you're learning and through this process here. What do the celestial cards have to say? Let's take a look at what that is. Let's take a look. Oh, the cards are falling out. Let me just move these out of the way. We'll move these over here. Okay, cool. And here we go. Okay, so on this other side, any other advice? What do we got? Self-worth. This person had to come to the realization of knowing the value of themselves and knowing that they are worthy and being able to show that and represent that in their life and believe it for them, so that in their relationships that they could have a better relationship, right? And not blame another person, place or thing, for anything within their life. This is about them feeding their own soul, right? So feeding their own soul in this. Whoa, it's a 27 card that reduces to a 9, and 9s are about coming to fruition, okay? So it could be that this is an opportunity for this person to really know that they're worthy and not walk in the shadows of others. So they're having a new perception on themselves in terms of their self-worth. It's coming through. Something about this person's eyes. They could have greenish, bluish eyes, or something of the sort coming through here. Yeah, this is about they need to step up and sit up in that place of the golden chair. And that's what this card talks about. So it could be someone that you're dealing with, Libra, that has gone through some sort of significant change, but I do feel that it's a 9 card. So in terms of approaching a situation, it's coming to fruition for them. And so this would be a better time. It's like, how much do I love myself? And them taking the time to answer that, right? And taking the time to really sit down and find out, what dictates success and love in their life, body, mind, and soul, okay? They need to appreciate themselves and the beauty they bring into the world, just like you. This is kind of what I feel. Back over to you, Libra. Anything else that might want to come through? What do we got? We've got Hermit Energy, okay? So Hermit Energy, let me close this out, okay? So Hermit Energy is coming through. So deep introspection, okay? I think and that's coming to fruition as well. And then we've got the 6 of Cups, and then we've got these, this is beautiful. And then we've got the 6 of Rods. So, and so what this tells me, 6s are about birthing something new after something's come to fruition. So I feel that with this energy, it's kind of like, I don't know, I get fire energy, you've got fire energy, you've got Virgo energy, water energy, and fire energy. So I feel that you've gone through a deep, introspection, and then there's a star, which kind of feels like there's some sort of enlightenment that is achieved, and you're realizing the choices that you have here, some of which that may suit you, some of which that may not, and then it has you moving forward and with confidence, with sheer confidence, and you're believing it, and others are seeing it. This is interesting because I both feel you're mirroring each other in some significant way. But on your side, it's like they're seeing the confidence in you, and it's quite alluring. It's kind of like you achieve some sort of success, all right? So maybe some of you are spiritual teachers and putting that into practice. Anything else? What do we get? Concern. This person is a 33 card reducing to a 6. Lots of 6s on this side, and lots of 9s, okay, which is coming to fruition. Oh, so this is about concern in terms of a wealthy man. So maybe that you were concerned, Libra, in terms of moving forward in how, in what was really important for you is to focus on your work and to be successful. Gender doesn't matter here. Now, for others, this could be maybe that you're concerned you haven't heard from someone that you've been connected to. And that could very much well be the case. But there is someone that is around here, is what I feel, a very wealthy man. And then I also get child, okay? So they might have, this other person might have a child, or you might be if you attribute to the gender of, being male, for some of you, this, I'm going to bring that up just because there could be a single parent here with a child, okay? Male or female, it doesn't really matter. Again, the biggest thing is that there's a main person here with a child, and because of that, you're concerned about it, and you're concerned about maybe perhaps this other person, or you're concerned about that. So you're focusing on, focusing on success and stuff. And so that's what I get here. Your confidence. You're focusing on your confidence. You're concerned about, you're concerned about a child. And what do we get? Boundaries. Someone needs to clearly state their position and draw the line, and in terms of expectations in this partnership. So either you or this other person, it looks like it's coming out on your side, it's about drawing the line. So maybe that, I don't know, there's some sort of boundaries that's coming into play that need to be set. On this other person's side, let's take a look real quick. What do we get? Or we have time? Emperor energy could be dealing with an Aries, focusing on structure. Developing foresight, and I get, making progress and creating plans in terms of developing a solid structure. Fire energy is coming through here, guys. Hold on a second. Let me grab this card. What is this? Yeah, before taking action. So I get, Emperor energy, and then a strategy before moving forward and taking action is Cancer energy. So two major arcana. They're getting a lot of major arcana. They're going through a big shift on this side for the better. And they're focusing on a solid foundation in terms of moving forward. And so that's what they're working on. I think you might doing a little bit of the same, but let's take a look. Yeah, they've been in isolation because they've been developing a plan to get their solidity and a strong foundation in place. So they've been in isolation and withdrawing for a lot of peace and emotional recovery. I think that the situation, they've come out of a karmic cycle. So there you go, right? And then I get judgment. A final decision will bring finality to a current situation. Okay, so there will be a judgment that will be made. It's coming on this person's side. So maybe that you guys will come together. We're going to take this to an extended, because I'm going to find out, what's going to happen next. Okay, what are the next steps? Is this going to move forward? And then what is it that this person wants? What is it that they haven't told you, and how they feel about you? And the same thing for your side. We'll get messages from both sides and a potential outcome, as well as oracle advice. So Libra, if you want to join me, click the link in the description box below. But let me know if this resonates with you guys, at least, from this point here. But let's move forward, because I am getting an inkling that this connection involves some big lessons. However, and there's a little bit of resistance in some areas, but I think it's worth investigating further. Let's dive deep and see what's up, and we'll get some oracle advice for you, of course. So, okay, guys, I look forward to seeing you next time, or on the other side. All right, namaste.